EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. One ticket for the divisional round remains. The finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Monday night. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion is Myers. Here's Willis. He'll drop this one down to Mostert. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's Mostert on the option. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Willis. Taken in by Gesicki. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and 7. Throwing is Willis. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. In motion is Myers. To throw is Willis. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Willis. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Willis now to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Tight end going in motion here. Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Whoa! And he will have the Commanders' 1st down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. In motion, it's Waddle. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Willis now to throw. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. A gain of 15 and a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
In motion is Myers. To throw, here's Willis. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throwing, Willis. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Commanders 7, Saints 3.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Willis. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to have the first down and then some. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Willis to throw. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They'll run with Mostert. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll try to run. And that big offensive run, clearing space. He's in. Raheem Mostert, touchdown, New Orleans. Now Caleb Shudak on for the extra point. The kick is good. Saints are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get forward for company. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Walker, first down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Now Walker. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Williams. The outside complete to Thomas. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 2nd and 11. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll go play action here with Williams. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May. And the Saints will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Willis. That's taken in by Shakir. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now Willis. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Throwing is Willis. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. Yeah. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That one good for 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Saints going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Willis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. New Orleans, third and final timeout.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it is halftime in the final game of Super Wild Card Weekend. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. A good return as he takes it across the 30. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Now whistles here and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Willis will find Mostert out of the backfield. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
3rd and goal. In motion is Myers. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it back. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly had the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. They run with Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Walker. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to be 4th down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion, and a wasted down.
On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. Not much space developing. He'll get to about the 14 this time.
Brings up second and 8.
Willis now to throw. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw, here's Willis. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Saints first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
A run up the middle with Mostert. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They give it to Mostert. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run it here with Mostert. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Right back to Mostert on first down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Here's Mostert. To the pylon, he's in. Raheem Mostert, touchdown Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Willis now to throw. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Well, nothing doing here, Mike. And the key to stopping that on defense is you have to get them before they have a chance to get going. And that's exactly what they're able to do here. No gain, force the fourth down.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw, it's Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He'll let one go down the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll run the toss with Walker. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Williams to throw on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And
oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now or never, they'll throw on The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. So this one, a